Let's see. Let's see. You are live.
Yo, yo.
Go for it.
What up, everybody? For those who don't know, I'll introduce myself. I am Crypto Morpheus, and to the left of me, I have,
Big Cass.
and we are here to talk to the people, man. We're trying to really reach out and touch ground. To those who don't know, we are not financial advisors. This is not financial information, and we are definitely are doing this for educational purposes only and entertainment purposes as well. So on that note, we just want to talk about what we love to talk about, which is more of the times finances and crypto. A lot going on, definite bear market going on right now, and if you're live and you have anything that you want to say, jump into the chat. We're here. We got the comments comment board up ready for you guys. So yeah, Big Cass, what you got going on in the crypto world? I know something happened to you in regards to one of the bear market events. I don't know if you want to tell the people.
Well, again, guys, this is my passion. I love what I do in crypto. This wasn't really the bear market I got hit. I got hit with the Terra Luna, which taught some lessons. So if you're in the crypto and know what Luna is, Luna virtually went to zero in 2 days. Biggest lesson
from where to where? From
Well, I started buying Luna at $3.
Mm.
It made it all the way up to 108. It was my biggest holding.
Mm.
At the time of the collapse, I think it was at 86. And it went from 86 to 0.000 something other within 2 days, which one of the things you should learn, again, my 3-year venture was always have stop losses and always take profit. 2 days, which one of the things you should learn, again, my 3-year venture.
Technical difficulty. Yeah, so yeah, definitely your take profit and your stop loss. Can you tell the people more exactly what that is in regards to the trading aspect of things?
Oh, absolutely. So stop loss, if you're trading now, if you're holding long term, you may not want a stop loss, maybe. But what a stop loss is let's say a token for simple numbers or is at $100. And you don't want to lose more than, let's say, 10%. So you would have a stop loss at 90, and it would drop. Once it drops to 90, if it hits that stop loss, it would take you out the trade. That works both ways. If you're more advanced and you're going the opposite way on a short, if you're shorting something, for example, it works the same way. A short is you're betting something's going to go down, same premises. If it's at $100 and you want it to go down to 90, you don't want it to go up, so you would put your stop loss at 110.
Truth be told, people, what really should be had here is the basic knowledge and understanding of when it comes down to investments, you don't invest what you're not willing to lose.
Absolutely.
And this is a fundamental thing in regards to just investment in life. And he and I both know the importance of not having all of your entire portfolio in crypto and having a well-balanced portfolio in general, because you don't want to be left holding the bag when it's empty. So keep that in mind as coming into this. If you aren't an investor with any background in investing, make sure that you understand that. Make sure that you understand that it is a risk that you are taking in any investment that you get involved into.
Absolutely. And something I want to mention, our channel is for new people. Well, it's for everyone, but especially reaching out to new people. Right now is probably the greatest wealth transfer in the history of all time, and we're early. We're the first time we're in before corporations get involved.
Mm.
So, again, for new people, the biggest suggestion I have is buying Bitcoin and Ethereum, probably only at the moment. As we further grow this channel, we're going to be setting up portfolios and showing you what a wallet is, what we think you should do. Again, neither one of us are financial advisors. So this is what we think you should do. It's educational, entertainment purposes only. So again, if you're coming in right now, don't go buy, well, I shouldn't say this, but I wouldn't recommend buying Doge. Doge is so speculative. Just you want to stick with the big boys right now. You want to get your little Bitcoin. You want to get you some Ethereum. Not to give you a bunch of acronyms, but DCA. You want a dollar cost average. Again, a recommendation, take a small amount. I don't care if it's 25, 50, 100, 200, and buy it on a regular basis.
That's definitely something I would attribute to. Is most people they tend to think that they're going to throw the whole entire truck at the opportunity to invest, and it doesn't have to be done that way. And it's actually not the most advantageous, because if you do it slowly, you're not putting yourself out there to the point where you're investing amounts that would harm you on your daily life, your daily lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be able to just plug in whatever you can, and slowly but surely that amount will rise. So that's what Big Cast means about dollar cost averaging in. And as far as acronyms go, that's one you need to know. DCA, definitely DCA. And since we're talking about security, things of security, this is the type of industry or the type of market that you need to understand, that having your record keeping, making sure that your paperwork is in order, is of the most importance, because we're talking about information that is the key to all of your financial outcome, and you can't just leave that up in the wind. So make sure that you're organized, make sure that you're accountable for all your things, and also that you have backup plans. Let's say you have it stored in a filing cabinet, and wherever you live happens to have a flood. Did you make any contingency plans? Did you do anything outside of the norm in regards to protecting your asset? And that's on you. It's up to you. So obviously DYOR, which is do your own research on anything, even if it's in regards to the matter of how you save yourself by securing your information. So do your own research on the types. Oh, Big Cast, by the way. So let's say you have a fireproof safe, and you think that that's fine, right? Here's a big eye opener that I actually had, because I went through it personally myself. So you have a fireproof safe, and you've got your crypto information inside of it, and you think that that's fine. And mind you, it's fairly fine. But in the instance of you having a fire, that's what it's going to do. It's going to protect your information, right? I beg you to understand that what happens after you have a fire? Who's coming, and what are they coming with? Firemen are coming with big freaking water cannons to douse that fire out. So if you have a safe, and that safe happens to get compromised by the water, and all your information thus gets compromised by that said water, again, you're fucked. Absolutely. Because you haven't made any other contingency plans or what I heard. One interesting part of something that I heard in regards to safekeeping their assets was not having all the parts of your seed key phrase stored in one area. So you would literally break it up. So you could have one section of it stored in one spot, another section stored in another spot, and another section stored in another spot. However you choose to safeguard your assets is however you choose to do so. But that was one part that I actually wanted to share with everybody, because it was an eye opener for me. The fact that my information could have been compromised due to water, and it would have assumably so been safe in the safe, which it wouldn't have.
Again, what Morpheus is really saying, in this industry, a lot of things you do is you're going to self-custody. You're going to be responsible for your information. You said the word seed phrases. Again, we're going to talk about that more in the future. Has to do with you storing your own crypto in your own wallet, not keeping it on Coinbase or Gemini, KuCoin, where other people have control of it. Now, if you're not responsible enough, not that we recommend keeping it on an exchange, but in this case, I would recommend keeping it on an exchange. But for most of us, we have hot wallets and cold wallets where we control our own cryptos. So again, unfortunately, Morpheus just went through that fire situation. And there's many ways to do this. Like he's mentioned, you can separate your keys. Some people make 3 copies of just usually a 12-word phrase. So you get 4 words, make 3 copies of the same 4 words, send 2 to 2 friends, 2 to another friend, and 2. That way you would need at least 2 of the people, and these are the people you trust, really, really trust. So no one person other than yourself, obviously, can take those keys but there's so many things for tax purposes. Just so many things you have to do. And we don't want to scare anyone because there's nothing to be afraid of. But yeah, you need to be a little organized. And again, as we grow this channel, we want to bring brand new people into this business. People, again, we're going to miss out. We talk about being poor. I use poor as an acronym. It's repeatedly passing over opportunities. Passing over opportunities repeatedly. Again, we joke and talk about McDonald's. Had Ray Kroc came to you back in the day and said, "Hey, look, you want to sell milkshakes and stuff in a fast food restaurant?" At the time, nobody was really eating out fast food. You missed that. Then there's the internet boom. How many people, when it first came out, according to how old you are, said I would never put my photos on the internet? Now everybody, if you don't have photos on the internet, something's wrong. But so many missed out on that. And now we have the opportunity. Again, I said this before major corporations get in. Facebook is now Meta, so they're kind of in. Square, if you know the financial services Square, they're now Block. Visa and MasterCard is now getting involved. And once this regulation finally goes through, one of the biggest problems right now is how the U.S., whether or not we deem cryptos as currencies, who they're going to be regulated by, so forth and so on.
Whether the SEC or CFTC.
Right. So therefore, there's no clarity yet. So most major companies can't come in or choose not to come in. But long story short, guys, this is early. Everyone I meet, I beg, I plead, I implore you to get involved with crypto. I promise you won't be mad at me. And as of the recording of this video, Bitcoin is at its 2018 lows right now. And all that really says is on sale. I hear people, oh, I don't know. I challenge you when you say you don't know about crypto. Tell me what you know about money. Other than you get it, you work for somebody and you spend it. What you do know is people like Shark Tank, what's his name?
Oh, Kevin O'Leary.
Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful. He's involved. There's so many big name people. NFTs, which I'll let Morpheus talk more about. Steph Curry, just guys. This is the beginning. You want to change your family's tree, get involved with crypto, please.
So this is going to be one of the greatest wealth asset classes. And we are early enough to take advantage of hedging our pennies against million and billionaires' dollars. So the logic that I have is, if I can invest in the same type of company that a billionaire or a millionaire would be investing in as early as this opportunity affords me to, if a billionaire is willing to invest $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, and I can put my measly $5,000, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because why would a billionaire put their $5 million where it shouldn't be? And that's my logic towards it. So get in early, and if you wait, you're going to still wait. You're going to be stuck waiting.
Yeah. And guys, we're going to ask that you stick with us. Again, our goal is to bring as many people we can in on this journey. I just want to also say this really quick, just on recognition. And we know mass adoption in crypto is not here yet. I think it's 4% worldwide. Mm-hmm. But if you go to CNBC, for example, which is a financial channel, and you look up there and you see the Dow, they talk about the NASDAQ, and all they do is talk about money all day. Right now, you will also see the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum. If that's not a sign,
going down.
Yeah, if that's not a sign that people are interested in this and where it's going to, what is it? The crypto arena, crypto.com arena. Mm-hmm. Well, formerly Staples Center. Miami's now the FTX arena. Guys, it's coming. Don't sit there and be late and go, oh, damn, I missed another one. I should have did this. Quit shooting on yourself. Get involved.
And honestly, now is the best time. As the greats would say, you buy when there's blood in the streets, even when the blood is your own. So, and to that point, let's talk about volatility, because Big Cass just by the graces of his own kindness and his own honesty about his own situation, because we're here to be transparent. So we tell you the real. We tell you things we've got going on. My man took a big loss with Luna, but what's interesting is that if he had understood that there's an opportunity at any point in time in this industry, if you understand that there's opportunity, he could have purchased in when it was low, because it did have a rally back up. Although it did go down severely, there was opportunities for others to still make money on either trading trading the asset class, on whether it was going to continue to go down or rise, which it continued to go down. But even more so, it did have a rally back up to a certain point where if you purchased it low, Big Cass could have very well made his money back. Yeah. Very well made his money back. So although he wrote it down and he unfortunately didn't have the opportunity to hop off, if he did hop in with a trade or hop in with a large purchase of that asset class and rode that ride up, then the volatility would have given him the opportunity to make some of that money back. And that's what we're here for. We're here for the ups and downs, because when it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad. It's like any other financial institution in regards to investments. You can't say that you understand and you know exactly what's going to happen, because at that point in time, that's not necessarily a right market that you should be in, because the instability and rather the stability, or the combination of them both, is what makes this the greatest asset class. And we're here for it. And we want to educate you all throughout it and not leave you in the wind in regards to what you should be hearing, what you should be knowing, and what you should also be researching.
Absolutely. All I got to say, guys, let's get it. We look forward to putting out our next video, and we'll see you in the next one.